Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Resonance Container Podcast. I am your host, Callie Johnson. I want to thank you all so much for being here with me. And what an interesting moment it is for me to want to record a podcast. I felt like I was getting behind a little bit, but the past few weeks there I've just been doing so much, y'all. It has been exactly what they said this month was going to be. Like, not only was like fire horse energy like revving up, but we've got like insane fire energy through the month of April and Aries season. And that doesn't help. I'm already like a double fire water sign. So when I have that extra fire energy, it's like my foot is just on the gas. I'm a Sagittarius sun and a Leo moon, and then you've got Aries. So I'm experiencing all three fire signs at once right now. Um, but that being said, um, some interesting stuff has kind of come to light. um, I thought that I was going to make Da Nang like maybe a semi permanent home. And I love it here, you all. It has been such like such an expanding place for me to be. And it couldn't have been more perfect for the season that I've been coming out of. Like, as I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually made the decision that I'm not coming back to Da Nang. Um, I do have to consider that my visa is expiring soon. And while I've had so much that I got done that I set out to do already the past several weeks, I finally felt myself like physically crash out a few days ago. And it was one of like, wow, I can't believe how much I've done. Like, I have been learning a bunch about AI. I still know, a, barely a pinky's worth of information on it, but I've been learning how to incorporate that into my business. Um, I've been building landing pages. I've taught a few in person classes since I've been here. I've been experimenting with different styles of content, different strategies, anything that I can do to grow my business, grow as an individual. Um, I have met some wonderful, amazing people since I've been here, um, and some very, very supportive people as well. And I am so freaking grateful for it because I feel like I have just had the biggest life upgrade with all the people that I've networked with and become friends with over the past month since attending the Nomad Fest. And I definitely do shout out shout out to Denang Nomad Fest for getting me in the network. And shout out to every single person that has offered their support to me, that has helped me out, and to all the friends that I've made, these amazing connections that I've made. It's been so amazing. But I think when we go to do some of these like transformational things, that energy is there. And I'm the kind of person, I just go for it. And I on top of that, I was feeling some emotions come up as well. um and I realized like I need to get out of the city. I'm exhausted, and I like I thought that my moon cycle was coming up too, because I just felt like I was about to enter that time. And for the past 2 days, I've been laid out waiting on that. And then I went and re looked at my app, and it's like, no, you still got several days before that even hits. And I was like, oh gosh, no, it really is just me. I'm just exhausted. Um, I think um, I pushed really hard, and I'm proud of myself. With that being said, um, not only did I build all the pages, started the communities, did teaching these classes, da 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 da. I have officially published my first ebook on Kindle, which is amazing. I It's so crazy to look back, because before I left the US, I was like, I think I might want to write a book this year. And then when I got to Thailand, I started doing more intense journaling, and then it turned into all these essays, and then it turned into the Substack. And I realized, like, I applied for a grant, which I didn't get, because I was like, oh, I think I really have this book that wants to come through. And through this process of building the foundations of my business, meeting all these people, learning so much, and also just being here in Vietnam made me realize, like, okay, I'm going to rein it in a little bit. Like, the big, thick published book is coming, but that's not the first one. But I do have something here, and I want to create something for people that don't really have still the full idea of, like, what embodiment is, and how, like, we go from just like creating awareness of our issues in life to actually being able to fully transform them. Because that was a big milestone in my own healing journey. It was like when I realized, I was like, I can't just like self-aware myself into transformation. Like, I actually have to fucking change who I am. And there's a million modalities out there to help you in that process. I think what we need is a combination of better understanding of how that actually works, and creating more resources for people to understand, like it's not just the mind, it's not just the body work, it's not just the affirmations, it's like this whole like well-oiled machine of going through these things. And that's why I decided to create the ebook. I even had a friend reach out to me that was like, do you know of any embodiment books that I could read? And I sent her towards like the material that I've used when um like that was relative to like some of my training, that was relative to my healing journey. And I was like, well, why don't I just like write like a book that's kind of like a basic guide to like embodied transformation, and use my essays as a guide and to kind of help like give a through line and present it in a way that's like understandable to the person that's not just super woo woo, or not just super science only, but can just be an easy thing to read. And that's what I decided to do. Now, I used all my writings. I was able to have AI help me generate more in depth book, based on all my writings. And I was able to get this done way faster than if I had done it, or if I had hired a ghostwriter to do this, because I don't know the first thing to do when it comes to writing the book. So, yes, I was assisted in it. And I'm not ashamed to say that. This is my work, though. And I was just able to get it to you all faster because of this tool that I used. So it is called When Insight Is Not Enough. And I hope that you all will check it out. It is on Amazon Kindle, and I'm so excited that I finally published something for the first time. I don't think y'all understand what a huge milestone this is for me. And what I kind of wanted to segue into this is like, if you're somebody out there that is going through the big transformation, is building something right now, like, don't forget to like look back at your starting point and see how far you've come. Like, I still have a long ways to go. Like, none of this is happening overnight, but where people can tend to get caught up and quit or think that it's not working is when you don't have like immediate results. And we've gotten so used to like a world full of immediate results. And what can happen is that we will look at the signs that we're being given that it's working and see it from a perspective that it's not, or it wasn't enough, or from scarcity, like to and this is what has helped shift my outlook on my progress. Because back in October, a book was just an idea. And then I put it aside. And then I was able to actually put the damn thing out there really fast. And it's April now. I finally have a first book. Um, and while I don't have this like huge multi-million dollars or even a six-figure business yet, what I am seeing, and because I'm able to see it from this perspective now, are little signs that it's working. And we have to become open and aware to see when something is working. If we come from it that, oh, I didn't convert that, oh, I didn't get anything booked today, or I didn't make these many followers, I only got 5 new followers today, um, then you're overlooking your actual results that are working. Just because you didn't get the, you know, million people overnight doesn't mean what you're doing isn't working. And I really understood this like an hour or so ago. I did my first TikTok live, and I was so surprised how much freaking fun I had doing that. And it's been so funny because I've had this idea, this crazy idea about feeling like I needed a show of some sort, that I wanted something that was kind of like beyond, just like the making the reels and everything. And it never occurred to me that I needed to start going live on social media. And I went live on social media today and did a reading. I did some Q&A where I let people ask a few questions to the cards and pull a card like for them. And I had so much fun. Like, I was like, this is my element. Like, why did I not fucking do this before? I've had this tool accessible to me this whole time, and it's kind of been in the back of my head, but I've been worried about all this other shit that I didn't see this one tool that's been in front of me the whole time that I could have been utilizing for the past month. But we figure these things out when we're ready. And I became ready because I started brainwashing myself to be seen in different ways. And that once I started reaffirming that and owning that and feeling that, that's when I had the final idea to take action on going live. And I enjoyed it. And what I also gained from that live was I got 5 new followers and I made 1 penny from that live. And some people would probably look at that and think that was a failure. And I'm like, that's fucking amazing. That just proved to me that I can make money going live on TikTok. I just got to keep doing it. And like, I feel like the old version of me would have been like, oh, I only made 1 penny. Why would I do that? Like, not worth it. Or some people would like see that because their results weren't like crazy results that they didn't do well. And now that I've shifted my mindset so much and changed my being on what abundance feels like to me, I'm I'm looking at making 1 penny on my TikTok lives and being like, that's incredible results for me. So if you're building right now, just because you're not getting the huge results, the immediate results, like the the wow results just yet, be aware and open to where you're getting those little signs, because that's what the universe is trying to send messages to you through. They're small and then they get louder over time, but we have to be willing to receive the small messages as well. And if you look at that and turn it down, well, then you're just going to keep, you know, repeating the same thing over and over again and thinking that you're not doing well. Or you are going to think immediately, oh, that didn't work. I will not try it again. But if you get even the tiniest result, it's worth trying again and keep going, keep doing it. And I'm at this place right now, like I'm leaving Da Nang. I never thought that I would, but I need to. I'm going tomorrow evening to take a 14-hour bus ride to Dalat. I needed to reset and get into the mountains and get earth energy again, get out of the city, get out of all this energy, because now that I've been building and building and building, I need to exhale. And I've already been giving myself that space for the past day or two of just like pausing and letting all the dust settle. Because if I had approached something new like this after I've been building, then I probably would have been too in my head to think that the results that I got from doing that live were actually results. I might have not seen that. But now I'm in this better place of like, okay, I know I'm pouring back into myself now. So I have a better outlook on the results that I'm seeing after months of building this. And it's wild because I'm thinking like I've almost been gone for December, January, February, March, almost 5 months. It's coming up in May. It's crazy. I didn't know I was going to last this long out here. And I'm not saying that it's been easy. It's not been easy at all. And I'll do, maybe a video at some point on things that I've learned since I've started traveling. But looking back to the person that left in December, totally, totally different person in just 4 months worth of time. So, um, yeah, I don't know what country I'm going to next. I don't know if I'll fall in love with Dalat and decide to loop around and come back when my visa expire, but I've learned to trust the unknown a lot more since I've been gone. And usually when I don't force these things, they tend to work out a lot better. And now I'm starting to see results, and it can only get better from here. So, thank you all for tuning in to this. It was a little late night tangent, but I wanted to not only get the Dragon Bridge in the background and just kind of update before I leave Da Nang abruptly. It was kind of a last minute decision, but it's the right decision to make, and I'm really excited to go like cool down for a little bit and let things start running themselves and just get some new energy. That's the beautiful thing about traveling, is that these versions of ourselves go through contraction and expansion, and each location serves its purpose for whatever it is that you're trying to do. And I'm understanding how location is serving my purposes now. And I have expanded, I have built, and Da Nang served me so beautifully for that. And now it's time to go exhale in the cool mountain air. So I will catch you all next time.